have to have pots and pans, a stove, and a refrigerator. And lots of people in the United States don't have those things. They really don't. It's very hard for those of us who do to recognize what life is like for millions and millions of people in the United States. 42 million people qualify for food stamps for the SNAP program. 42 million people qualify and are on SNAP. There are many, many millions more that qualify but haven't applied for it for one reason or another. And so we have vast amounts of people in the United States who don't have money. And by the way, most of these people are working, but they're working at jobs that don't pay enough for them to feed their families adequately. This is all a question of public policy. I think we need public policies that make sure that people have enough money to buy food so they can feed their families adequately.
And when we talk about accessibility, even beyond the financial piece of it, in your research, what have you found about people being able to access a store where they can buy the fresh produce, where they can buy the beans and the rice and food that isn't, overprocessed?
Well, we live, many people in the United States live in areas that are considered food deserts, or if you prefer, food apartheid. And these are places where supermarkets do not locate because they can't make enough money. Supermarkets, when they decide where they're going to put new stores, are looking for places with large numbers of people, vast segments of the population that make more than $100,000 a year in income. They're not interested in moving into areas where people make much less than that, or are on food stamps, or are on assistance programs. So that what you have instead is the influx of dollar stores into those areas. And these are stores in which keeping the prices as low as possible is their main goal. They make a profit even that way because they sell a very high volume, but these are not stores that specialize in gorgeous produce sections. They have to have some produce because if they don't, they're not allowed to take SNAP benefits. So they have some produce there, but they're not places where people have a very wide choice of food. And if people perceive the cost of fresh fruits and vegetables as being high, it's because they are high. The cost of fresh fruits and vegetables the cost of all foods has increased, but the cost of fresh fruits and vegetables has gone up much higher than the cost of ultra-processed foods, for example.